little bit more of a comparison video. I want to show you guys the comparison between the Beauty Blender, which you all know I love on myself, on my clients, for everything. But I also understand that $20 for one sponge is a little steep, and I wanted to do a comparison for you guys and let you guys know, in my professional opinion, what of the quote-unquote knockoff or the other egg blenders that they have out there that are a little bit more affordable, which ones are actually worth purchasing. So I'm going to show you guys the Artist Choice sponge so that you guys can see the comparison from the $20 sponge to the more affordable sponge, and let you guys know which one I actually think is worth the money. So today's makeup sponge comparison is between the Beauty Blender and the Artist Choice makeup sponge. Get a good look for that. Okay, now with every comparison I'm doing the exact same makeup, so same primer and same foundation. So I'm going to do this half of my face with the Beauty Blender, and then I'm going to do this half of my face with the Artist Choice makeup sponge. So let's just get started with the Beauty Blender, because you guys all know how well that works. And same as before, this is without any concealer. Okay, so that's the Beauty Blender. Quick, simple, even. I love how the Beauty Blender works. So now I'm going to this side of my face with the Artist Choice makeup sponge. So right off the bat, I noticed that this sponge is staying pretty wet, but also absorbing a lot more makeup. So it definitely gives good coverage, but it takes a little longer and you really have to like build on top to blend it out. And I feel like if you just wanted something a little sheer, this might be a little hard to get like a sheer coverage. So now we're gonna move on to our concealers. So I'm gonna start with my Becca Corrective Under Eye Concealer. So I just applied my concealer just with a little brush, tapping it in, and now I'm going to use the sponges to blend it out. So again, on this side of my face, my Beauty Blender. Artist Choice. The pointed side is really big. Like, this is really hard to get in my eye. Well, I mean, I did a good job blending that out, but it's just really big and it's kind of uncomfortable in my eye. So it does a really good job blending out, like if you apply the makeup to your face like with a wand or something, like I did with my highlighter. This is doing a really good job blending it out so you don't see any of like the streaks or the initial marks. It like moves it around nice. But again, this is just like really awkward because it's so big in my eye. Wrapping it up, this does a good job, but I feel like I wasted a lot of product as well as I didn't have as much control over the coverage. Like it wasn't easy to do like sheer and then make it more buildable. I kind of felt like it takes a long time to blend it out, and by the time you blend it all out, you have a little bit more of a heavier coverage. Now with the Beauty Blender, it's very easy to do like a sheer to heavy coverage, and I feel like you have all the control with this, which is really nice. Same with the other one. This one stays really wet, so I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like it does make a difference, like with how damp it stays and to like how much time it is and how much it's absorbing your makeup. Because the Beauty Blender, like it's damp, but barely damp. And I used the same amount of water for both of them. I dried them out both the same time, let them sit for the same amount of time, everything the same. This just absorbs more water and product. So there's my comparison of, again, the Beauty Blender versus Artist Choice Makeup Sponge. This by itself is $10. You can find it at like Target, Walmart, Amazon, Sally's, any kind of a beauty supply place has these sponges. So $10, $20, half the price, but I don't know.